Welcome back to Johnny Reads. So as you can see from the title of the video, today's going to be about my shifting view on ebooks. And before we go ahead and get into some of the points that I want to make today, I do also want to tell you that I was gifted a Kindle keyboard device a million years ago, and so I was very early adopter of ebooks just in general. And so my reading more recently, it's definitely shifted much more towards print. That's just because of my preference. But in recent months, as in like the last 3 months or so, I've actually gotten a little bit more of a taste of ebooks, and it's kind of made me think about things for just a little bit. And so the very first point that I want to make is when it comes to why ebooks really aren't that bad is that, one, the mobility. This is the easiest one. This is the one that literally can sell. You can sell to anybody. It's the mobility. You can take your books wherever you want to go. And so whether that's on a plane, whether that's on a train ride, whether it's while you're riding the bus to school, it's literally anywhere. And you don't have to have an internet connection because it's downloaded to your device. And it doesn't matter whether it's Kindle, whether it's iBooks, whether it's the Google Play books, like it's literally all right there in the palm of your hand. That's the easiest one, and I think the most obvious plus for ebooks just in general. And obviously there's really not a negative, unless you're like me and you just prefer to have, hundreds of books on shelves. But besides that, there's not really any negative to being able to take your books anywhere. The second point that I want to make is the availability. And so what I mean is you're not having to peruse Amazon to see if the book that you're looking for is in stock. You're not having to go to your local Barnes & Noble to do the same. And then in my case, since you know by now, I pretty much only shop at half price. I'm not having to go to half price either on the website or to my local store to see if they might have the book that I'm looking for. That's another big and easy one because, again, if you can download it, or if you can know the book that you want, go on Amazon, go on Google Play Store, wherever it is that you buy the ebook, and then just go ahead and buy it. And it's literally on your device in seconds. What can be better than that? And the third and final point that I want to make, because this is a very quick video today, is the price. Now, granted, it is not always going to be the case where ebooks are going to be cheaper than the print book counterpart. A lot of times that's actually not the case. But what I've noticed, especially in recent months when I've been looking, is that ebooks, they tend to go on sale, even though it's usually a very short period, maybe a day, maybe a week, maybe even a month. But they tend to go on sale and the price drops dramatically. Whereas print book, especially on either one that's really popular or one that's a new release, that doesn't always happen, aside from like your regular, if it's a, let's say, brand new hardcover bestseller, you're looking at maybe 30-35% off the cover price. Whereas in my case, one of the reasons that I got into ebooks more recently was because there was a book that I was thinking of reading, Mexican Gothic, and I saw the ebook just happened to be on sale pretty much everywhere for $3. And so I'm like, well, haven't been able to find the hardcover in half price stores, which is pretty much, like I said, only where I shop for my books. And so I decided, what the heck, let me go ahead and bring out the tablet that I have and let me go ahead and just buy it on my from Kindle. I read it, didn't really enjoy it, but that's not really the point here, because I did the same with All Quiet on the Western Front. I also did the same for To Selena with Love. And again, it just really happens that those books all happen to be on sale when I was looking, and sometimes it can kind of make you buy something that maybe you weren't thinking of buying. So for example, if you go in the App Store, if you go in the Kindle Store, if you go in the Google Play bookstore, like you can be just looking at and see whatever sale or deals they're having at the time, and maybe you see a book for $2 or $3 and like, you know what, not something I was looking forward to or looking for, but it's $2 or $3, so why not, right? That's kind of what happened to me recently, and no regrets on any of them. So I think that the price, even though again, not always going to be where the ebook is cheaper, but a lot of times they go on sale, and then it does make it not only cheaper, but significantly cheaper, even for new or current bestsellers. that's all I really have for you today. What is your take on ebooks? I imagine you probably have much more experience recently than I do, because again, it was only recently that I started using my Samsung tablet to go ahead and read via the Kindle app or the Google Play Books app. And I had a very good experience reading all of them. There was no problem at all. And it's another point that I want to make really quick is when I'm using my tablet, whether it's for that or any other thing, I can literally open it up at 99%, use it for a couple of hours, look at it again later, and it's 99%. So that usually is going to beat trying to read it on my phone, which I typically don't read books on. But what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time.